Hello friends, welcome back to tutorial race, and in this video you are learning TypeScript. So guys, in previous two chapters we had covered how to install and also how to run this TypeScript, and in this chapter I will show you what are different data types, because in previous chapter also I had mentioned you that in TypeScript we can define the data type, unlike JavaScript. In JavaScript, vanilla JavaScript, you don't have to define data type, automatically it is determined at the runtime. But here in TypeScript it is called statically typed language, though it's optional, but yes, it provides some advantage of course. So I will show you that what are different types of data type and how we can use this in TypeScript. So let's see this tutorial. Alright, so now we will cover this one, third chapter. In third chapter what we are going to see here, as discussed earlier, JavaScript is a loosely typed language. Already I mentioned you the JavaScript is a loosely typed language and it doesn't require explicitly to define data type. But in TypeScript we have to define. The key differences between JavaScript and TypeScript is JavaScript types are handled internally, automatically typecasting. TypeScript you can explicitly define data type, and TypeScript enforces that type. TypeScript offers a powerful and flexible type system. Here is how it classifies data types. The first one is any. Data type is any. So the any types is super type for all types in TypeScript. There are different data type now. So this is super, the highest level. When you use any, let's see this line. When we use any, you tell the compiler not to perform any type checking on that variable. Understand? If you do this, then you are telling the compiler not to perform any type checking. So that is most important thing. Second thing is it gives flexibility but improves type safety. Remove type safety means their problem is that it is okay, but it removes type safety, because type safety it is not checking. So that is the main problem. So when you are unsure, when you don't know that what kind of data type it may come dynamically, in that case you can use any data type. Let example, let's see here, let data any 5. That means what? The data type of data here is any, data hello world and data true. Now we will see few more data types which comes into this TypeScript. The first one is number. So second one is string. You can see I've mentioned all this. First one is number, second one is string, then boolean, void, null and undefined. So all these are here. String, as its name suggests, it will be string, and boolean means true or false. It can be true or false. Void means when you don't know the return type of any function, in that case the void is used. Normally what happens, all the function returns something now, but when you don't know that what it can return, in that case you will have to use void. Null, and the difference between null and undefined. Normally this kind of question is asked in interview, that what is difference between null and undefined. So in this one we will see that what is difference between null and undefined. So null, what happens? Short answer, no, they are not same. So is null and undefined same? No, not at all. Null means there is something. Undefined, what happens? A variable that has been declared, the variable that has been declared but not assigned any value, automatically gets undefined. And null, a variable explicitly assigned null, indicates deliberate non-value of empty object reference. That means what? For example, if we say that okay, where a, that's it, we have defined where a, we have not done anything, and if we try to access that, in that case it will throw error. It will say it is undefined. But if we say a equal to null, that means there is something, it's not empty. And what is that? It is null. So that is the difference. Undefined, only declared, no value, only declared, no value. But in case of null, it is declared but knowingly, intentionally we have put there null, means that means what, it is blank. So that is the main difference. Now we will see these are built-in data types, what we were seeing so far. Now we will see user defined data types. So it is enumerations, classes, interface, arrays, tuples. We will see all these in further chapters, but these are user defined data types. So guys, this is a brief introduction that what kind of data types are there in TypeScript. So we will be of course covering more about these data types. We will be using this, so you will know it better. But I think that's it in this chapter. So these are built-in data types and these are user defined data types. So that is the main difference. Okay, so guys, that's it in this chapter. In the next chapter we will see another point, so stay connected and let's meet in the next chapter. Thank you.